I'd just be using Layne Staley as a role model, and that's why crutches have now become a fashion statement. Is that correct?
Well, what it is my foot isn't injured. I use this to get pity dates.
It's a magnet. It's a chick magnet.
It's a girl magnet.
Anyway, if you haven't figured it out, tonight's Headbangers Ball and Countdown to the Ball, we're hanging out with a couple of the guys from Alice in Chains, Layne Staley, Mike Starr. How you doing, Mike?
Good. How you doing, Rick?
So what do you think about New Orleans?
I like it, man. 24-hour partying.
Nolans.
I'm going to learn to say it. You'll hear it through the course of this evening. I'll be pronouncing it any different ways. You think I'm going to be getting sympathy letters because I'm using your crutches?
I think you're going to get a lot of dates.
Is it going to work? It's a chick magnet?
It's a...
So you'll hobble around for the week and I'll just use the crutches.
You know what's a chick magnet?
Oh, here it goes.
This hairdo of yours.
It's fun that we get to do all this stuff with all these different bands, because it gives every band an opportunity to just make fun of my new hair.
I'm not making fun of it. I love it. Look at me, man.
Hey, like you, we were once hippies too.
Yeah, that's right.
And we'll be back talking to Mike and Layne, but right now let's play video number 7 on Countdown to the Ball from New Orleans. Hanging out with Mike and Layne from Alice in Chains in New Orleans. Nolans. Anyway, when the album Dirt was released, which I do have to commend you on, it's a very good record, and if I didn't think so, I wouldn't say it. But when the album was released, I mean, it entered the charts, the Billboard charts at number 6, and you had to be pretty excited about that. Were you surprised at all?
I was ecstatic, Chuck.
I mean, number 6, that's like high. That's like way up there to enter that high.
That's like top 10.
That's like,
Was that something you ate?
I defecated.
Now, is there any songs on the album Dirt that like really stand out? Down the River is probably my favorite, and I love Them Bones. Is there some that you really like?
I think Down in the Hole make any girl.
Is that what it takes?
That's what I think.
Because I'm doing something wrong.
My favorite song is Godsmack, though. I really like that song.
Now, would you explain the lyrics on Godsmack? It's not a pro-heroin song, is it?
No, it's some of the words are like...
But people like to take stuff and twist it around any way they can.
Godsmack is an angry, frustrated, trying to help someone out who's really strung out on heroin song. And being real frustrated and angry and upset about it.
Because you know people like to twist around lyrics any way they
Sure
can.
they do.
If you listen to the words, some of them are, can't get higher, you will die. So we're trying to tell the people that, you know.
Right on. Well, we'll be back hanging out with these swell guys, and the heat is beating down on him, and he's starting to reek really bad. So we're going to have the top 4 videos on Countdown to the Ball coming up.
I ain't smelling that bad.
Maybe it's me.
Okay.
Playing some slide guitar. If you're walking around the streets of New Orleans, gotta check this guy out. One of the great street performers. You into some blues?
Yeah.
You got the blues? You feeling mighty bluesy?
I just got up the other night and sang some blues at a club, but nothing like this, mother.
Yeah. I mean, this is like, I guess, a cool place to hang out and catch some local flavor, hear some of the local music like this stuff, which is very cool.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen all sorts of stuff here. Tap dancing, blues. They do it all here. This is New Orleans.
New Orleans. That's the kind of stuff you do here. Now, when you're out on the road, I mean, you're in so many different cities and stuff like that. Do you get to check out any of the local flavor in any of the different towns?
Not often, but, you know, luckily we were able to catch some New Orleans last night and today, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, seeing us up right now is very rare, because when you're in New Orleans, it's kind of an all-night thing. Would you agree? That's kind of good. You've only got to be here for like 3 days.
I planned to turn in early last night, and I went to bed at 9, and then
you did tune in early in the morning.
You guys got me up at 10, so
and get them out till about 6. So the crazy rock and roll lifestyle. Well, we're gonna let John Duff play some more New Orleans style blues, and we're gonna play video number 4. So check it out. Hanging out in New Orleans with Mike Starr of Alice in Chains. Killer blues going on in the background. Digging it?
Right, definitely.
Anyways, any plans on some new videos that we're going to see? We've got Them Bones, which we're playing on Headbangers and regular MTV all the time. What's going to be the next video from you guys?
We're going to do a video called, from a song called Angry Chair, which is on Dirt. We're going to do that in about 2 weeks.
And you got any ideas what the video is going to be about?
It's going to be Demented, the Angry Chair. Just think about it. I think Layne's going to be strapped in like an electric chair.
Now, when you do the videos, do you guys come up with the ideas, or does a different video director come up and say, hey, I've got this idea, I want to do this with this song, or this with this song, or do you say, oh, let's strap Layne to this chair, or whatever?
Well, I'll tell you, we come up with the original ideas, and then the video producer ad-libs, and he has his own ideas, which he puts to our ideas, and together we make the video.
Are there any three things, like, out of, like, playing live, recording albums, or making videos that you like more than the other three, or are there one of them that kind of drives you crazy?
Yeah, playing live is the best, making the album is second best, videos are the worst. Videos
It just takes a long time.
drag on and on, yeah. 36 hours sometimes.
And listen to the crowd, they all agree with you. And they're also excited because the #1 video on Countdown to the Ball is coming up, hanging out with Alice in Chains in...
A few minutes.
No, I was going to have you say where we at, because I don't pronounce it right.
Oh, Nolans.
There you go. Stick around. Here in Nolans with Layne and Mike from Alice in Chains, and we're about to head our way over to the historic Voodoo Museum. You excited to hit the Voodoo Museum?
Look at that guy. Look at that guy over there. Hey, you with that? Hey! Come over here.
No, he's acting like a clown.
Good answer.
He's acting like...
What a clown.
What a clown.
What a clown.
Anyways, we got any interesting road stories you can tell us?
Oh, Layne and the cow? Forget about it.
Well, I mean, stuff that happens that's out of the ordinary.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, any interesting road stories you can tell us about Mike?
He swallows.
Okay, any interesting road stories you can tell us about Ozzy? Because they are out with Ozzy right now.
He's absolutely insane. He's the coolest guy I've ever met.
I mean, you having a good time with him?
Yeah, he's great.
That's very good, because he was on the head...
foot and he gave me...
Okay, because he was on the Headbangers Ball a couple weeks ago, and he was saying really good stuff about you guys, so...
He's very hospitable to us. He gives us anything we want on the rider. He always comes in the dressing room.
On the rider?
On the rider.
And
He asks us whatever we want, we
He
get.
cracks stink bombs in our room, which we're not...
Every night he cracks a stink
We're
bomb
not
in our
too
room,
happy
we get
about
off the stage.
But we got him with an exploding cigarette, so...
All right, well, we're going to go over to the historic Voodoo Museum and explore the world of voodoo. But right now, let's play a video. From voodoo to a video, here is video #1 on Countdown to the Ball.
I'm here with Mike Starr and Layne Staley from Alice in Chains. We're in the New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum, and Layne wants to say a few words.
Watch him become a god.
All right then. Well, okay then. We're gonna go in here.
You like my Mike Starr imitation? Anyways, we were just walking around the French Quarter here in lovely New Orleans.
Yeah, we
yes.
were.
And didn't we enjoy it?
We did.
My feet
We
are
liked it.
tired. And my back is tired from carrying Layne.
My foot's tired.
My groin hurts.
Anyways, we're about to check out the New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum. So, let's play a video from these wacky guys, and then we'll be back. And what video is this, Layne Staley?
I don't know, what?
It's your first hit single.
Wood, Them Bones Man in Box.
One of those.
Okay then.
Let's just throw this wacky ditty on. Here is Man in the Box from these guys and a couple other guys who aren't here.
And a couple cows.
Exactly.
And a duck.
And a pig.
Ricky Rackman here with Mike and Layne from Alice in Chains. We're in New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum, and we're going to get a little tour of the stuff. What do you think? You believe in a lot of this voodoo stuff?
Yes, I do.
If you didn't, this probably wouldn't be the right place to say it anyway, right?
No, it wouldn't.
Just what do you think?
Yeah, is there something that'll make me last longer in bed here?
Well, you know what? We're about to get a little tour and find out. I mean, you guys have any little superstition things or things that you do before you go on stage?
I like to rub Layne's belly for luck.
and what do? You rub your own belly for?
No, I rub his loins for luck.
Well, we're going to be back. We're going to get a little tour of this, the New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum. And,
Have you been on TV with this hairdo yet?
yeah, for about 3 weeks. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
For about a month. For a month and 3 weeks. Thanks for watching, Layne.
Oh, I saw you.
It's the new hairdo, the voodoo hairdo.
Voodoo.
That you do so well. We'll play a commercial and then we'll come back and learn all about voodoo. On location in New Orleans, historic voodoo museum, here with Mindy. And Mindy, what is your title here?
My title here is tour guide.
Tour guide. Is that an old original voodoo word, the tour guide?
Yes, ancient.
One that guides the tours.
Right, ancient African word. Yeah, very ancient.
Now tell us, you're about to make Layne here a
gree bag.
And what is a gree bag?
A gree bag is a bag which has a combination of herbs and oils that will bring a person's spiritual power depending on what he needs. Do you want luck, love, or money? Do you want to get rid of bad luck, or depending?
What do you think?
Yes. Yes.
Love. No. All of the
I think if you have money, then the love will follow.
Oh, you need about. Okay, so I can only pick one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the money.
Of course.
I want Mike to fall in love with me. Can you make one?
You have to be careful because this stuff works, you know.
Some of his hair or something. I don't know.
You should have told me we could have done tons of bags for me.
Okay.
If you get one with money, then the love follows.
Money, but see, I blow money. So get me something.
How about just general luck? You'll have luck in love, and luck
Hey,
in
luck's
money,
good for
depending
me.
whatever you need for the day.
So Mindy
Right now.
will make a gree bag, and we'll be back as the Headbangers Ball continues hanging out with Alice in Chains in New Orleans. We're in New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum. Got to be careful about what you touch or sit around here. You have New Orleans in the lyrics of one of your songs. Is there a reason for that?
There is a reason for that. This is my third time in New Orleans, and last two times I wasn't feeling too good. And Rolling Stone magazine will probably write something really stupid about it. But anyways, it's just I didn't feel too good in New Orleans.
And you're feeling much better now.
Hey,
He's looking much
what do
better
you
right
think,
now.
buddy?
Feeling much better.
In this house of voodoo, all you gotta do is like you just
All I
pat
got-
Layne's head for luck.
All I got
guess,
this
a couple
time's a
times.
head cold,
There
and I
you
can
go.
handle that. But the one thing that I'm bummed about, no more whippets in New Orleans.
They're outlawed here.
What's a whippet?
A whippet is a whipped cream
Dispenser.
cartridge, you know, the nitrous.
Put it in a balloon and suck.
Anyways, we're gonna be back hanging out with Alice in Chains and
And we're gonna be hanging out with these guys
with these
a
guys.
little later. So stay tuned.
And right now, let's play a video from Megadeth. Hanging out at New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum. Am I saying New Orleans right? Is it New Orleans or?
Orleans.
It's New Orleans if you're local.
You sound like you're from New York, though. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Baltimore.
Baltimore. Now you say it.
Baltimore.
No, New Orleans.
Nolans.
New Orleans.
New
Hey, I
Orleans.
want you to check this thing out right here. My friend, Mr. Alligator Head, behind us, right here.
Gator guy.
Gator breath. What do you got to say there?
I know people that look so much like that. Anyways, tell us about, you've got Layne's gree bag.
We've got a gree bag for Layne. It's going to bring him mucho luck. A lot of
Mucho
luck.
luck. Is that an
Mucho
original
luck.
voodoo word, mucho?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It comes from the word
Like
mojo.
tour guide.
Right.
Okay.
Mucho.
Now tell him, what does he do
Like
with his
massive, like an abundance of luck.
Like,
Oh,
like the
luck.
gifts of the universe. Yeah, everything.
yeah.
Now tell him, what does he do with his gree bag?
With this gree bag, he keeps on his right-hand side when he has it on him. And then when he's sleeping, he keeps it underneath his pillow. So, and no one else should touch it.
I keep a knife under my pillow.
You do?
Can I
Well,
keep
just don't
the
cut the
two?
gree bag open
Okay.
or the magic will escape.
Can't have that magic escaping there, Layne.
Magic escaping right.
So he keeps it under his pillow when he's sleeping, and then on his right side when he's walking around.
Or limping around,
Or limping,
around,
yeah,
as
yeah.
the case may be.
Mm.
Anyway, we're hanging out here in New Orleans or Nolans or Baltimore.
So come on down.
So come on down. We'll just be waiting right here for you. We're here in front of the main altar in New Orleans, Nolans Historic Voodoo Museum, and you were telling me that this is kind of the way your room looks.
Looks like this, yeah. Except for, yeah, I like to pray
Camera
for all
crews
of
and
them.
lights. Well, actually, you probably
No
do have
camera,
that.
no
You have
crew.
those hidden though.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So this right here is the main altar where I guess if you want to make a prayer or wish for something, is there anything that you want to wish for?
Yeah, get that snake out of here right now.
There is a girl in here with a really
Get that
huge
snake
snake,
on
and we're going to take a look at that in a little bit. We're going to bring the snake,
okay.
and we're going to do this new kind of voodoo prayer where we wrap Layne's leg up in a snake, and then put a mouse climbing on his navel and watch a big snake eat the mouse. And it's really good for the leg. They say that in voodoo, that's really good. Of course, me and Mike will be in the other.
We'll be in the other room
We'll be in
watching.
the other room watching it through the little TV monitors.
Exactly.
So as we leave,
Wow.
here's a Suicidal Tendencies video. Here is Nobody Hears, and we'll be
Yes.
back with Allison.
Good video.
Suicidal.
I'm not like
Hey, Ricky,
that comfortable with snakes.
will you touch my snake?
I wouldn't dare take it. You got quite a big snake there.
Thanks.
Tell me, so your title is a snake dancer?
Yeah, I do the public relations and / snake dancing.
I'm trying not to move now. What is a snake? Does a snake have like a great symbolic meaning? And
Actually, yeah, it symbolizes Damballa, which is pretty much the most popular spirit in voodoo.
what kind of snake is this?
This is a Burmese python, and it's real
Oh, the
big and real
kind that
heavy.
start to wrap around things and just
just-
strangle
They
the
just
whole
kind of
life.
strangle you, yeah.
You can just strangle you, Mike.
So you
That's right.
don't feel scared around snakes anymore?
Well,
That's all
I
right.
think any minute
Kerrang
now.
already wrote that you were kicked out of the band. So.
Did you read that? I think that any minute now this snake's going to jump up and rip a vein out of my neck. But other than that, you know.
What do you think? Are you scared of snakes? I guess not.
Wait, look at him. Get away from me. You want some of this?
He's showing a lot of
You like Jack
affection.
Daniels?
He's showing a lot of affection to you and me now. Okay, let's go. Okay, he's licking my arm now. It's time
He's
to go
licking
to.
your neck now.
I'm not digging this. Let's go to a
He's
commercial.
wrapping himself
And
around me.
let's go to a commercial and
Quick. Go to
we'll
a
see what
commercial.
happens with Mike and Zombie and Brandy Layne.
Well, we're going to get a
We'll
room.
be back.
Us two are going to get a room.
The snake, he means. Don't ask me why I'm the one that ends up with the head, but hey, look, I'm doing a lot better with the snake, and Layne's doing a lot better over there. We're about to take off from the New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum. If you ever come to New Orleans, I suggest coming down here and visit Mindy. She'll make you a gree-gree bag, like Layne's got his gree-gree bag. Layne's got his gree-gree bag hanging. Mike got a gree-gree bag.
Nobody's had luck.
Hey, you're hanging pretty good there, Layne.
I'm hanging low.
And we're about to go to a graveyard, a very historic graveyard in New Orleans. And thank you, Mindy and Brandy and Zombie.
And we'll be back.
And right now, what are we gonna do? We gonna play another video? Here is a perfect video to play as a snake wraps around my neck. Here's Alice in Chains with We Die Young.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Leaving the historic Museum of Voodoo, and found him just hanging out in this graveyard. Is this someplace you frequent quite a bit when you're in New Orleans?
Yes, Rick.
Sean, this will give you luck. Here, take it.
What is that you have?
It's the magic gourd.
It's a magic gourd. Just rub it, rub it.
Rub the magic gourd, you'll
It's
have
the
good
gourd
luck.
of goody goodness, Rick.
I want to ask you a couple songs here. We'll come down here. We'll ask you questions of Layne. Anyways,
Layne's just like a little slice of heaven, isn't he?
are you just relaxing? Is this how you relax, you know, in between shows? The busy, rigorous touring, you come to graveyards kind of
In
just
between
unwind?
graveyards.
Ricky, quick.
Will you try to take my photos?
He's been doing his Dave Mustaine for the rest of the day. So, we'll ask questions to Jerry. Anyways,
Jerry.
recording the album.
Jerry.
I'm sorry, Sean. Anyway, recording the album. Did you do anything? There was
No.
a little. Did you do anything?
You can't
I
prove
didn't even
nothing.
play.
Okay, Mike. Recording the album Dirt. Are there any things that were a lot different that you thought other than doing the first record? Going into the studio, were there any things that you said did purposely different?
Purple helmet, you can't prove anything.
You know, you get three of these guys together, we're not going to get an answer. Would you like to elaborate on that? How about you, Fred? We'll be back with more Alice in Chains. Hang on Graveyards as the Headbangers Ball continues from New Orleans.
Hi, this is Mike Starr from Alice in Chains. I'm with Sean and Layne here. And we're going to ask this young lady what the candles represent. What do they represent?
Well, the candles represent the 7 African powers,
Yeah?
and I brought them, you know, for the blessing and of offering for the group.
Wow, that'll bring us luck for the show tonight.
Right.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Hey,
They smell good, too.
yeah, they're giving out the great force now. The forces is coming in to give you the right positive note you need for tonight.
I can feel it flowing right now. It's
You feeling
it's
it?
flowing. Yeah, I can
feeling it?
feel that.
I'm feeling something flowing. Is there a restroom around here?
What do you guys think about Sean's hairdo? It's not bad, huh?
Fantabulous.
I did it. I do.
What about mine, huh?
There you go.
Okay, slickety-doo.
So we'll be right back when Headbangers Ball continues.
So we're hanging out in front of Marie Laveau's tomb, and we're here with Miriam. And what is your title?
I'm Priestess Miriam.
Okay.
I'm a voodoo priestess.
Okay, now I have a question. This is Marie Laveau's tomb, who was the queen of voodoo. How does one become a queen of voodoo?
Well, you have to practice the rites of voodoo and go through 7 stages to reach to be a priestess.
Now, can you put bad hexes on people as well as good hexes?
Well, that's possible, but I would rather put a good hex
Yeah.
because you can always come out with a positive reward if you do good.
So
Yeah.
if you do good hexes to people, then good things will come back to
Right.
you.
Good outweigh the evil forces anyway.
And is that something that you've been like studying in your family forever, the voodoo? And
Actually, I started in 1975. I started in Chicago, Illinois, and I've been practicing for 14 years.
is New Orleans kind of the hub of voodoo?
Yes.
Is this where it is?
It is.
Now, where does voodoo, where is it originated from?
Voodoo actually came from Africa. It's the western part of Africa, and then it came through Haiti and the other part of the country through slave trade, and to New Orleans, and it was practiced here by Marie Laveau and other persons before her, but she was better known for the work.
And I see that they have these 3 X's that people put X's. What did the X's symbolize?
Well, the X's is what one used when they're making their request. It's like, you know, your signature, like you put your signature. So it's like a signature for your request.
So it's not like defacing the tomb, right? It brings good stuff putting X's on this?
Well, actually it is. It is the voodoo cross in that sense. And you would use that when you're making a request to the Lord. So in terms of requesting to Marie Laveau, one put the X on the tomb like that.
All right, and we're going to be back hanging out with Alice in Chains in New Orleans. But right now, here's a video from Stone Temple Pilots.
Stonehenge, dude.
It's about the album Dirt.
Doubt it.
We'll try to put a few of them anyway. Anyways, who writes most of the songs on this album?
Me.
Do you really?
Sean. I wrote them all.
Now, some of them have like kind of personal meanings, like the song Rooster.
I wrote them all. That's all I'm saying. They're
What
all
about the
personal.
song Rooster?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Doesn't have any deep meanings.
I like chickens.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Jerry wrote that about his dad. His dad was in Vietnam. They called him the Rooster because he'd be with his gun. He'd just be and just fire off rounds and rounds.
He
and
likes
rounds.
to pluck things, in other words.
And I also noticed that Tom Araya does something on the album. What does he do?
Tom Araya does a bad version of Iron Man, which we called Iron Gland, and we only
Bad is
let
good.
him. We only let him do it because he gave us real bad peyote, and we were real pissed at him because it didn't work.
Bad is good. Bad is good.
So,
It's better than bad.
We want to say hi to Tom. Tom, how you doing?
Tom, you're a dork.
We love you,
You're
Tom.
making friends on today's show.
No, we really do love
He
Tom.
knows
He's a
I'm
great
joking.
guy.
Anyways, let's play some more stuff. And we'll be back in New Orleans hanging out with Alice in Chains.
Wow.
Hanging out in a cemetery with Alice in Chains. Anyway, you guys are out right now with Ozzy. And how long does that go for?
Whenever we feel like quitting.
Till it's just time to leave, and then Ozzy, we're out of here.
No, it's, what is it, 3 more weeks?
Yeah, 3 more weeks.
November
11th it ends. The next day we go on tour, headlining our own.
Yeah,
US
now you guys are
club
about to
dates.
start your own tour, so
Yeah.
tell me about
First
that.
headline.
It's smaller venues, club dates, a little sweatier, which is funner.
Funner?
Funner, sweatier,
Yeah.
smaller clubs. Yeah.
Stadiums suck. We're gonna go out with Screaming Trees and Grunt Truck,
Who are 2 great bands.
and if you don't play their videos with that, or if you don't play their videos with that finely cropped do of yours,
You like it? Does it work for you?
No, I like the do, but we'll come after you.
Right on.
All right?
So anyways, you kind of nervous about going out on your own?
No.
Yeah.
You are?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Let me
I'm
see.
scared.
Don't look in his eyes. Don't look in his
Now I
eyes.
know why you keep those on. We'll be back with more Alice in Chains in New Orleans when the Headbangers Ball continues. It's Headbangers Ball coming to you from New Orleans. Is that my pronunciation? New Orleans.
Nowlands.
Nowlands. With Alice in Chains. And the album Dirt's been out for a while, but we had Wood even. We had Wood even before Dirt was released.
You had Wood
Exactly.
before we even wrote the song.
Exactly. Now, was that song written for the single soundtrack, or did they kind of... Cameron just heard it and decided to use it?
We wrote a bunch of songs before that, and then he
submitted
like
a tape
picked
to
through
him.
them.
Picked that song.
Are there any songs that didn't appear on the album that were recorded for the album?
A couple
2 or
of them
3, yeah.
We're on SAP.
On SAP?
A couple of them.
Yeah. And there's another question. We've been talking to Alice in Chains for quite a while, right before your first album came out, and now, you know, the album's been out, entered the charts real high. I think it entered the charts at like 6 or something.
6. And now we're going down.
That happens though. No. But see, you can use this as the rocket fuel to burst it back up the charts by telling everybody to go out and buy the record.
Thanks, Madonna. Thanks for nothing.
Anyways, have you reached a new plateau of newfounded fame? Are things much different? Do you get recognized?
Yeah, we're gonna go out with Garth Brooks on a tour, and then we're gonna
The chart-topping tour?
Are you kidding me?
He's opening. He's opening for us. He's a real good guy, and it's a new fandangled thing we got going.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule for hanging out with
We
us.
play all kinds of music. I mean, we play country and western, and he plays country western, so it's kind of...
So you're much more versatile than Garth.
We're better looking.
Exactly.
He
Well,
weighs way more than any of us.
but he has a bigger hat.
His wife's ugly.
got a huge lid.
Well, we're going to leave these guys to go carry on their merry tour, and let's leave you with a video from Alice in Chains. Here is... Yes.
What? Them both?
A good one. This is Them Bones from Alice in Chains. That's about it for tonight's show. Had a great time. Always enjoy New Orleans. Real trippy place to check it out. Look, there's no one home in there. Anyways, we've been on the road for about 3 weeks in New Orleans and Miami and New Orleans, even before that. Next week, we will be back in the studio, and I'm going to be answering a lot of your mail. We've been organizing letters that dated all the way back to April. So we're getting to the mail, and next week I'm going to answer a lot of that mail. Had a lot of fun. I want to thank the guys from Alice in Chains. Thank the New Orleans Police Department, who were actually a lot of help. Good guys and ladies in the New Orleans Police Department. And thank you, the Headbangers Ball viewer, because without you, I'd be talking to myself, which I usually do anyway. So remember to keep one foot in the gutter, one fish in the gold. I'll see you next Saturday night. Bye! I really think I do.
Nobody's seen this for 100 years.